at long
How are we
last.
doing this?
The first
We've
question
done
that
it.
I'm going to ask, as the sun slowly begins to dawn over all of Waterdeep, is how did Artemis and Parisian sleep last night?
In shifts, on guard.
Normal style.
Normal adventure style a little bit. Parisian has made about 18 trips around the perimeter, very anxiously kind of convinced that there's something in the shadows or something, but inevitably probably finds nothing. It's a reluctant sleep, but it is a sleep. At least for him.
Did you get any servants of the house to help with shifts?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, baby.
I think. Are there any particularly like capable people, or do we just have like when you say servants, like
There's a couple of guards.
like do we have? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll get like guards on shift, like not just one guard, but like a couple guards at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what they do every night anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll just like we'll like basically like I think we'll talk to Helion first about like, hey, here's what we think might happen. Like, are we good to tell your people, or do you think it'll cause a panic and we shouldn't do that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, Helion
And then if
was
he's,
still
like-
at the temple last you visited him,
Yeah.
so
So maybe we'll pop over to the temple to be like, hey.
Hey.
The temple is pretty close to his house, right? It's like right next door.
it's pretty close. It's quite close.
Yeah. So we'll just like
Yeah.
pop over.
Roll a d20 for me.
Cause roll a d20 for us, for you.
Yeah.
Keeks, get on that.
On it. 11.
Okay. You pop over and pop back. And... Yeah, he's fine.
Randomly out.
Okay, cool. So we'll let like the so Helion isn't spending the house like the night at his house. Is that correct?
Yes, as far as you can tell.
Says we gotta keep a bodyguard duty on Helion.
Yeah, so what I would like to suggest to Parisian is that one of us, because okay, how far is it? Like time wise, like to travel there and back from the house to the temple?
5 minutes.
5 minutes is pretty okay. So, did you want to split? I know that. Did you want to split up? One person at the house would presume. So the rest of the Moonstar family is at the house, and is just Helion at the temple.
Yes.
Yeah. Whilst we're at the temple, we can. I can put up an alarm spell on like a corner in the wall, and if you want to trigger that, if shit goes down, I'll be there as soon as I can.
Well,
Yeah,
what
that's
I
cool.
was just gonna say is, do you think we can just convince folks to stay in one location?
I personally would love that. Well, let's talk to dear old Helion about that, or
Yeah.
maybe we shove everybody in the manor into the temple.
You like we'll ask, right? Like if
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a possibility.
Yeah. I know. Is Helion praying in a particular way? Does he look like he's concentrating on something?
No, he's just very busy.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
fair.
But we'll ask if it like
Okay.
because we're worried.
You're going to talk to Helion about
That-
this. He's going to, again, all retroactively request you two stay at Moonstar Alley, which I believe is currently less defended right now, and I will get to you in the morning. The House of the Moon is dealing with several larger issues in the city right now.
Okay, so we'll set up an alarm spell for
Yep.
Helion to trigger then in that case.
Yeah. Yep. It's like just go in a corner, yell. It'll trigger Parisian to wake the fuck up and run.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll do that.
I am going to request constitution checks from both of you.
Constitution checks?
Saves.
Okay. Phew!
Wow. Wait, that's dexterity. Shit. Yeah, that roll would be a 22, but do you want me to re-roll it?
I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Pardon me, Magnus?
I rolled a 9. Do I fail? Can I re-roll it?
You can re-roll it.
Great. 16.
Cool. It's a long night. When the sun rolls around, you're ready as the alarm spell goes off. And presumably Helion returns.
Returns? Or...
To Moonstar Alley.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
Skitter's downstairs.
Skitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skitter.
Like, I mean, like, like vaults.
Like
I
vultures.
mean, I'm there. I'm at the front door.
Yeah.
Get down
It
there
takes
and they're all-
Parisian a few more seconds.
You get down there and there already seems to be a bit of commotion, turning one way or the as like some servants sort of like rush past you in places, and guards seem to be accompanying many of the just house staff to various areas. And when Helion sees you, he says, and motions for you to come over. And when you do, he begins to say, all right, so the current plan is I am going to send all of the house staff with contingents of my guards to the House of the Moon, where I believe they should not be attacked. Your belief, and he looks to you, Parisian, is that I was being scryed on earlier, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, that would mean that if I am the target, it would be best if I leave them alone. And I and my family, and a small handful of my own guards, will be headed to the Urmbarusk Manor, who I believe, as it was mentioned, has also felt similar ways. And it is my hope that together we can fend off any attack more readily. And we shall be leaving, well, as soon as possible.
Okay, so, Artemis is gonna turn to Parisian. Did you want to take this chance while they are as defended as they're going to be to try to scout out the location of the Shadow Dusks?
Yeah, I very much would like. Do we have any leads? I mean, to be fair, the Castle Lantern Villa is nearby. I don't know if the Shadow Dust be stationed there, but there's probably some bullshit on that way.
I mean, I was kind of hoping you'd have leads. Did we want to try to meet back up with Free and Uli? We are quite far out, and this might be urgent, but...
Yeah, I can send some settings to Free and Uli, check up on them. I could attempt another scrying of some of the Shadow Dusks. Sorry, I did not mean to type that or hit that.
You don't have a scrying focus?
I do. I would have a bag of warding and the beer in there.
Bag of holding, you mean?
Yeah, the bag of holding.
Was
this
confirmed? That was in your room?
Parisian is the one who grabbed a bunch of adventuring gear, dropped some stuff off for free, and took a bag of holding. But, God, did I not write down my character sheet? I'm sorry.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh no.
Not a save, a check.
What?
A check, not a save.
That's a save. Make a check.
Why'd I do that? Sorry.
It's been...
The illness.
You have the mirror with you.
You have everything you need.
Let's go.
Right, so Sorry, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this.
Right. Calibrate our options.
Yeah. Let's send a sending to Free and Uli, and then because maybe we sending Free and Uli first, and then like do a scrying if they're going to join us, or like see if they have more information. But I don't know if they would, right? Like the problem is that we have like
Jack shit to go off of.
Yeah, jack shit to go off of.
Fair. Hey, Moonstar, you said you had a lot of fairies in the cities. Can we be privy to any of them if any of those are things we can certainly help with?
Well,
God.
with respect to you, I mostly thought most of them were under your purview. An invasion
Fair
of
enough.
the Dusk seems like the sort of thing I would prefer to have you focus on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, we're not. No offense. This is.
Yeah. No.
Like
We should not be doing the. Like, we need to save our.
We should not be doing. There's a lot of important work going on, but this is something that we can do because we have experience in this. Now.
Yes, I mean, I can talk about the large collection of sturges that seem to be buzzing around the dock ward. I can talk about the pirate ghosts that we found along the coast. I can speak of one or two sightings of, I think they're called Otyugs. But again, I mostly thought it was below you.
It's not below us, like usually. We just, you know what I mean.
We're
Yeah.
on time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's try to get Free and Uli, because if we are going to go seek out the Shadow Dusks, I would like a full party. Yes?
Yeah.
So, how far is it from here to? How far normal travel is it from here to Troskull? Like time wise, SB?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Looks like about 2 miles.
No, that's a mile. Or a little
Maybe
less than a
like
mile.
3,000 feet, something is a mile.
5280 is a mile.
5280 is a mile. 1 mile. How
Which
good is our...
like 20
good
minutes
is our
walk
mile?
normal time.
Yeah.
A classic 10-minute mile, but there's random encounters along the way, which takes up time, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be a bit more than 30 minutes.
Send a sending to them and ask them to meet us. Well, okay, no, because we should figure out if there's a better point for us to meet. So we should attempt to scry first, if you're able to.
Alright. I suppose I will attempt to scribe
Wait,
first.
hold on. Before you cast the actual spell, sorry. I'm just considering our options because scry is a 7th level spell.
It sure is.
And we don't know if they're warded from, like, if I were an evil family.
Ride on some of them in the past, right?
Yeah, but that was like when they were in their house. Like,
Right.
if I were an evil family planning an invasion, what are the ways?
Non-detection. Level 2
Yeah.
spell.
So, yeah, non-detection. Is there a way to like stop scrying on an area? Like an anti-magic field, technically.
And obviously at the magic field. Stop scrying in an area. I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff in more divine things. Like, I don't know, maybe that's some sort of hollowness, but I don't know. I don't, if anything require like setting up an area that would make scrying difficult, that would take more time than what has currently passed.
Yes. Okay. That's up to you. I think it could be worth it. I just wanted us to consider our options essentially, but
I would tend to agree. Do you have any trophies of any of that house?
None that we fought and
yes.
did not quote unquote kill, I suppose.
If only, you had kept,
Yes,
if only you had kept the tablet.
y'all.
I was gonna say if only we had kept
Oh,
our
horrifically cursed
hence I'm
sword.
trying.
Yeah. What, do you have any of the paintings?
No, I burnt all of them in a fit.
Shit. Yeah, no.
I was
Entirely
seized by some sort
reasonable.
of unnatural force.
A shame I got rid of that Braille. That Braille spell book is absolutely back control school. Maybe. I don't know what the drow did, but I don't know shit.
So, the spell book you got off of someone we murdered.
Yes, but also, I'm just gonna flat out assume everybody we murdered is back.
That's fair.
Or at the very least, the Death Knight we killed.
Oh, the Death Knight we killed is back. Yeah, that's who I would
100%.
suggest you scry on, because that would probably be... Like, the wizard might be more protected innately, but...
Yeah, I think it's like it's based off your wisdom, so maybe targeting.
Parisian.
Yeah.
I know we did not leave off with Skriana's mother in a perhaps good terms.
Yeah, but you know what? Damn if she would not have a worse save modifier.
No, I was just gonna say if we could sending her and ask. But she does not know Waterdeep.
And like
Yes.
Skriana's here too, right? Or like she's been in
Skriana doesn't know where her family are.
No, but Skriana's in Malerbo, so at least Skriana's on like good terms with us. So hopefully that, keeps things
Yeah.
a little open. We're not on bad terms with the
Yeah.
entire family.
I
And
just
we're keeping
realized the
Skriana safe, which is
possibility.
the important part.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized the possibility of legendary saves or whatever, legendary resistances. What was
Sorry.
Skriana's dad, the guy we killed and brought back to life?
That was my next question. We know one person from Skriana's family wasn't. So, what Skriana's parents? One of them was like married, had to marry into the family, right? Do we know where he married in from?
Skriana's parent. I don't know. What about that creepy uncle? The hunter, the freak.
No, I don't want to. No, if we're going to ask someone for help to
Oh, I
locate
meant
them.
prying targets. Sorry, asking for help's a different story.
No, well, like maybe asking someone would be better, because if we do scrying and it's just like, hey, you're inside the house.
I could give.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if we do scrying, the sensor appears 10 feet away, we're just inside a house.
Helon walks over and says, "We're getting ready to move out."
Yes, okay. We'll escort you over.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
well,
while we
scrying's gonna take 10 minutes, so.
Well, sorry. What I'm saying is that maybe we don't scry and we just send a sending to one of Skriana's parents and ask.
All right.
Right? Because again, what I'm saying is, if we do scrying, and even if the scrying is successful, what if they're just inside a house?
Now, I hate to say this. You can't send the scrying. I would be the person saying the scrying, and they both really hate me in particular because I went insane and murdered one of them.
Yes, but I'm really hoping that their dislike of us, the people of their family invading and murdering a bunch of people is more than their dislike for you personally.
I mean, fair. We can give it a try, but it's gonna have to be a well-worded sending.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes to workshop it, so we'll workshop it on the way there.
All right, let me open up the second word counter.
You guys are moving over there. You're both generally sort of workshopping it.
I'm gonna stick net. No, one of us will lead and one of us will follow behind.
I'll flank the Moonstar. You take point.
Yeah.
I'll march in formation.
Yeah, we'll march in formation.
All right. Okay, so Parisian holds up some spills ink on the floor as he pulls up like a pen and like paper, pen and parchment. It's like, all right, so I have half a message to Free and Uli, and I'm starting a new message to what the fuck was her name? Oh God, it's gone. I'm just gonna say Madam Shadow Dusk.
I'm not going to address it. We only have 25 words to address the situation.
Okay, but it does need to be a little bit like flowery and kinder. We can't just do like condensed speech to convince someone.
No, these people are practical, I think. I hope so.
No.
No amount of flowery language is going to get over the fact that you did go crazy and murder one of them.
And I believe her name is Melisara.
Melisara. Melisara's gonna be worried that I'm in her head, but you know what? We'll try. Once a spell slot. Sounds counter spell.
I know we have bad blood. Squariana's told us Shadow Dusk's plan on invading. Do you have a location of your house heads? Rough is fine. I did this on my laptop and I have Roll20 open on my fucking. But I'm just gonna send it in Mic No Work. Because this is what I.
Fair.
Okay. As you guys are workshopping
That's
this, a beam is fired from several buildings away and strikes, hitting Helion in the side, going through him. He successfully makes the save and only takes 20 necrotic damage.
Oh, shoot!
Fuck.
We have
He
a
is
house
immediately awful. More than bloodied, for sure.
Cool.
there a house?
Parisian is going to go into action and start casting Fog Cloud directly on Helion.
Okay, we are all going to roll initiative.
Oh yeah, we yeah, we probably should have been making perception checks. This
Well, we know it's from several houses away.
You gotta get back into the dungeon mindset.
No, I mean, hey, I was prepared for this. SB Move is still battle map.
Yeah.
And then she
Who's
put on
gonna
a song
happen?
called the Necromorphs Attack. So
I wonder what's happening.
I wonder what's happening. Is there a house nearby?
There are several houses nearby, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll break a window and shove Helium in if I have to.
hold on.
You are now engaged in combat with local commoner.
Okay, Prison, yeah, you jump into action, as you said, and you immediately fog cloud the area. This is something that you can't see very well.
Yeah, one second. Very much a get down, Mr. President, stopping more incoming fire. 20-foot radius. That looks about right. Directly on him, and Parisian circles around the area.
That's a 20-foot circumference.
Oh, you're
Here, let me make you a circle.
Is it radius? 20-foot radius bear. I bet you're right. Oh, it's way bigger. Thank you.
She's a mammoth, of course.
A mammoth, of course. Parisian is going to. He's actually going to stick next to Helion and put a hand on him. It's like, all right, yep.
We're not far from the Earnbreast. We should keep moving.
Absolutely. Keep your head down. We'll try to maintain cover. Prison, he's actually probably going to head to like the front of the formation and whatnot. Then, so
Sure, you,
5,
you,
10.
you know where that's where it came from. It came from like the
Yeah,
sky.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we headed? Like, which
You're
direction are we going?
You're headed north.
North. Up.
No.
Gotcha. God, do we chase this? It was an necrotic blast, right?
And
Yeah.
a pretty big one.
I think maybe we chase that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Giving Helion time to breathe, I guess. Parisian is... He's gonna end its turn inside the fog cloud regardless, near the edge. Just because this is a cover of safety. Either.
Yeah, these guards are going to move with Helion, and as this happens, through the fog cloud, you all hear a, "My target is running away from his little hidey hole." Far off.
Do we know this voice?
You recognize Akarrth Shadow Dusk, always obsessed with the most dangerous game.
Oh god, it's Akarrth. Oh fuck, it's Weird Uncle. Fuck. Well, that's a Shadow Dusk.
Wow, I don't feel quite as bad for spending all night dealing with Drow now. Good luck with this guy.
It could be worse. It could have been this guy.
It could have been literally this guy.
Okay. Re your draft. This isn't important right now. I think we should mention that Skriana let us know. Like we're working with Skriana on this.
Cool. Hey, Artemis, do your first turn in combat first, and then we'll workshop.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So we heard a call. Can I try to pinpoint where his voice came from? I know it's a ways off, but we could hear him. So.
South. Yeah.
Do I have a general direction or just south?
Pretty directly south.
Okay.
A little upwards.
And Helion was doing poorly, so maybe I cure wounds him before leaving.
In the cloud. Do you need line of sight?
I can see him.
Oh, you have blindside or something?
A, cure wounds. B, I can see him.
What? Tremors?
I have blindside.
Oh yeah.
That's right, motherfuckers.
Where did you get that? Hello?
Ranger.
Danger. Is it a rogue thing? Monk? Ranger. Fucking hell.
Always keep
So, yeah, I think I'm going to actually. No, they're gonna try to action dash. I think so. I'm gonna step here. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Helion. Just to give him a bit of a buffer, just in case. That's 12 healing. And then, so I moved 10 feet. Sorry, I have to remember my own speed. Because I have 55 speed, but it's my first turn, so I have an extra 10 feet from Gloomstalker.
Pardon?
And
Sorry, I'm trying to remember how far I can move today. This turn. So that's 10. That's 40. I'm gonna charge out of the fog cloud. I still think it's south. It's quite a ways south.
You see that on top of a building, not necessarily trying to hide himself that much, but probably just recently appeared, is Akarrth Shadow Dusk.
Oh right. Oh, was the beam? What was the beam from this time?
I mean, you
Almost
didn't
certainly,
see
eh?
it shoot the beam, but
One might presume.
One would presume. Okay, great. So they're on top of buildings. They're just on top of a building.
the Beholder Gazarp is farther up in the air.
How far up?
Currently 70 feet higher than the building's ceiling, the building's roof.
God damn it. Okay, but it is quite. It's pretty. It's bright out. It's day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I already used my action, so I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to like engage in hand to hand with the guy with the huge sword. Though is the problem.
He's so scary.
The
He's
tentacle
like
sword?
there. He's like, huh?
The tentacle sword?
Yeah, I don't love him. So I think I'm just gonna. He would have the only guy that would have ranged is this thing. So I do think I'm just gonna.
Take care of the little guys for now, maybe.
Yeah.
If you don't want to fight.
I mean,
the big
I
guy.
don't have my action, so so I think I'm just gonna. Is this guy okay? So what's the houses situation? Can we draw on this battle map a bit? What's the houses situation?
Herp.
Could you just
Okay,
block?
wait.
Out? Yeah.
You'll draw, make a rectangle. I'll make it kind of brownish. Oh, I love a
Wow.
brownish
I-
rectangle.
Ooh, we love a battle. We love a blank battle map. This is just like putting Sharpie on like laminate.
I almost put like a street map in here just for this fight, and then I was like, I'm not doing that.
For real.
On the bright side, this absolutely confirms some things.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to figure out like how to like be like 20, like 30, like more than 30 feet away from this guy while still being marginally closer to the fight. So I think I'm just gonna like run here and then up the side of this roof to like here.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna move to here.
On top of the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your
Why
turn?
did you say it like? Why did you say it like that?
Is that the end of your turn?
Fighter fighter big real.
Looks
end of your
away
turn.
nervously.
End of your turn. Gazarp legendary action is going to shoot an I-beam at you.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say.
Well, as long as it's what you expected. Make a con save.
Please make a con save.
18?
Okay.
You stutter for just a second, but you are not paralyzed.
Yeah, baby.
Wow,
Good.
that was
Parisian
a really
stealth!
close save.
I love Artemis running an insane distance and then yelling back for Parisian.
I didn't even move. I moved like
90
I only
feet.
moved like 90 feet.
And
Yeah, that's
vertical.
some of your movements.
Up at the top of the building instantaneously.
From
Such a normal amount of movement.
From the building, you hear, Akarrth, one of the pesky creatures has encountered us. Get over here as it is within your reach. And Akarrth jumps off the building.
Slay, honestly.
Alright, so he wants healing on dead. Okay, so that's the main. That's
Yeah. He's targeting prey right now, dog.
Yeah. Come on, you don't want to fight me, Calvert?
Okay. And
Oh, he's going after the easy prey.
yeah, Artemis, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Sure, let's make a wisdom saving throw. 22.
You're good.
I'm
we
the
were about
saving
to-
throw guy.
We were about to see who the real coward was for a second. Okay. At the end of his turn, Gazarp is going to legendary action. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, Artemis?
Please?
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are not charmed. It is Gazarp's turn. We are going to triple the amount this is happening.
Yeah, I mean, if he's attacking me, he's not trying to get rid of the fog cloud and kill Helion.
Okay, I am going
Yeah.
to need. Oh my
Yes.
god. One wisdom saving throw, one constitution saving throw, and one dex saving throw. WizCon
All right,
Dex.
let's do the wisdom. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that because I presume I failed.
Mhm. Thank you, rerolls.
29, 19, and 28.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go.
Artemis, you are stressed out here. A million things are happening at once.
I'm the saving throws guy!
You literally almost fall asleep and fall off this roof and just barely catch yourself. Oh gosh, do you feel tired from last night? Then, once again, you are almost paralyzed but keep moving forward. And thankfully, neither of those two things actually happened to you. Because if either of those things had immobilized you, you would have been badly hurt as the last laser disintegrates the top of the roof you were just standing on.
Oh.
Yeah. Artemis wins by doing nothing!
This Grell is going to move over to you and attack.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, it successfully hits you with the tentacles. For 12 piercing damage, make a con save.
$20.
Alright. It would have poisoned you anyway, so who gives a shit?
Who give a shit?
Guards begin to shuffle Helion around the corner. They're prepping to sort of make a run for it the second that there's enough. Actually, Gazar's pretty distracted right now. They make a run.
Yeah.
They make a run around the corner. There's like a split second where Helion is in vision, but they're gonna move through buildings pretty quick.
It's like, does the fog cloud provide cover? Because it does break line of sight, too.
It does provide cover, yes.
Yeah. Even like when they exit, they're on the other side. Still can't see through it.
Yeah, it's really
Anyway.
a split second.
Fog cloud, baby!
Like basically what it was is if Gazarp hadn't been occupied by the fight, like a readied action could have screwed everyone over.
Yeah. But no, Artemis is a grand distraction.
Yeah. Okay.
I am the saving throws guy!
All right. So I have to check the legendary actions on this guy.
Go fuck yourself. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. I do.
Okay. Dum. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Make a con save, Artemis.
On it, boss. Not 20.
You're good. The Nothic begins to stare at you from the back, and it is very annoying, but you have bigger things to worry about.
So much bigger, dog. You are not even on my fucking radar right now.
4, 5, 6. This Nothic moves over here and begins to take swings at you. Claw, claw. Those are 2 misses. And Parisian, it is your turn.
Parisian is going to... Yeah. How many blinded? Yeah. Parisian's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Step out of the fog cloud in a slow clap and look at him, this guy, and just, tally-ho, back on your hunt again. Well, man, I really applaud the effort. I always admire a great craftsman. Hey, can you do me a favor real quick? Can you drop what you're doing and draw 800 maps where your base is located? And I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Okay, so... Suggestion, like, I believe it has to be worded in a way that the action sounds reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't sound reasonable?
Fair enough.
Person.
I don't think it was worded in a way that sounds reasonable. I'm not just going to let my players use, well, they're insane, as an excuse.
Fair enough. How about just, like, could you draw, like, just a map? Can you drop what you're doing and draw a map?
Yeah.
Again, not really how suggestion works. You gotta like this is the extra push you do on a thing that like would be like a negotiation with a very high DC persuasion check.
Maybe it's just like abandon this fight and take us to where the real fight is. Because this guy seems, I don't know, like a freak.
Yeah, you don't want the easy fight. This is the easy fight. This is a nothing fight.
Mm-hmm. All right, fair enough. Maybe I had a false idea what persuasion is. Suggestion did.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Can't be charmed in any conditions. Justin must be worded in a manner to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself through itself on spear, immobile, or do something obviously harmful ends the spell. Failsafe pursues the course of action. Alright, fair enough. Hey friend, listen, I applaud the chase and whatnot, but honestly, we know the bigger chases from the dungeons and whatnot. He's gonna drop like a dead sack. Why didn't you take us where we can get some real big fights?
Alright, is that so your suggestion is take us to where the action is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't we kill Victoria?
Yeah, why don't we go lich hunting?
Yeah, why don't we go leech hunting, man?
You want to suggest to this guy to say, hey, let's go kill Arteria instead. That sounds better.
I mean,
more
like,
fun than killing
I will. Hey,
literally a character.
no, this actually works.
Yay! All right.
This is what you. This is what
Hey, man. Fuck this. Let's go kill Octoria. That's gonna be way more fun.
Okay.
Holy shit.
This is gonna be worse for us, I think.
Yeah, but it'd be funny.
It would be funny.
Free's gonna hear about how you guys died and be like,
Make that wisdom save, I guess.
He's going to Indomitable
Fair.
and get a net.
Fair.
Yeah. Damn.
But hey, he used his Indomitable.
It would have been really funny.
Unfortunately, a mere powerful wizard is beneath my current sights today. I'm hunting the most dangerous game.
Oh, which one's the most dangerous today? I'm actually curious.
Man.
Gay people.
What? Oh, cool. I activate Blade Song.
That tracks.
Out of like a fear response.
Sure.
I use my next bit of movement to step directly back into the cloud because I got a little bit of bonus movement from Blade Song. All right, that was my attempt. Sorry, dog.
No, that was good.
It would have been so funny.
Well,
Would've been
You would
so
have died to Octaria for sure, but
that would have been so funny.
What's your current AC?
19.
Okay, so you hear a scream and feel a tentacle caress the edge of your horn for a second before you duck as the growl moves somewhere very close to you.
Ah.
Okay. Artemis, it is your turn.
cool. Okay, so there's about 100,000 guys near me.
Yes.
Hey, next turn, Parisian, would you mind teleporting me up above onto the beholder?
Hey, so I didn't prep Vortex Warp because I knew teleport. Because I was like, oh, I'm with Artemis. Surely she doesn't need to be teleported.
That's fine. We'll just have to figure out a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. So, Grell, Nothic, Beholder. Beholder is obviously the biggest issue here, but I can't really get up there, can I? Do 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 do. Okay, I think I'm just gonna start like punching these guys around me, I suppose. I'm gonna focus on the Nothic because I think I can kill that guy faster. 14?
That will miss.
Hit. That will miss, and then nat 20.
That
great.
hits.
So that's 18 damage.
Cool.
And then I will just bonus action kick him again. Oh, that also misses.
It does.
Okay.
Still up,
That's...
you begin to swing around.
If I fall off a building, does that trigger attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. That's my turn.
Because you're moving 5 feet off the building yourself.
Yeah, the way you are now, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the building
does
collapses
this
below
thing
you,
have
no.
like a window I can break in through? Or like an awning?
Yes.
Where like it would be awkward to get a line of sight?
Yeah, but it's not on the roof.
Yeah, but if I like get off the roof, can I find a place where like I can't be targeted by an I-beam?
Gazarb can move on its turn.
Fair. Okay, yeah, I'll just stay here. I'll
Okay.
stay. I'll talk
Gazarb's going to legendary action shoot you.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Make a whiz save.
Pretty good at those. Not 20.
Yeah.
Alright.
You are not afraid. You are calm. You are a sea of calm. Akarrth moves into the cloud.
I
Eep!
keep.
Don't you hum at me, you rat fuck.
Okay. Parisian, you are going to be hit by a sword. Can you shield something you can't see?
Let me double check the wording on
I am
shield.
also. Yeah, any attack. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll shield. Man, do I get the sense he's striking with disadvantage? I don't know, I can't tell. Yeah, I'll shield. 28 AC.
Okay, a 28 AC will protect you.
Yay.
Because the card continues to take swings. Just barely protect you. You are in cloud. You can't see anything, but just at the edge of your shield, you see a sword that just slams into it every once in a while.
Great news, Parisian. We've divided this fight up in a way that we should have.
Yeah, we're playing to our strengths so hard, actually.
Literally planning out this fight, I was like, okay, Akarrth needs to fight Artemis, and Gazarp needs to fight Parisian. You fucked me. Artemis, make a whiz save.
Sure. 20.
Okay, you're good. I'm gonna move up here. Actually, I might not be able to move that much. Oh yeah, you fucking slow jerk. Okay.
That's
moves
right,
over
motherfucker.
here.
Stay here and fight me. If only we could get up there.
Okay. Here's what I need from you.
Yeah.
This old song and dance. Win save. Con save. Con save.
With save. Okay. Con save. Does a 17 save?
Yes.
Cool. Looks at you normal style.
Oh, great.
Big wet eyes.
Gazarp is just like constantly firing lasers at you, and you're just like, dodge, dodge, dodge. This is exactly what you were made for. It's like disco if the
Literally
lights
exactly
killed
what
you, and somehow you're untouched.
You know that every spy movie where they have like the laser grid and they do like the acrobatics around it? Like that, but high speed.
Yeah, exactly. Artemis, the Growl hits you with your dodging tentacles. The Growl manages to hit you with its beak for 5 damage.
Cool.
I knew you fuckers would be so much harder to attrition out than you freak. Okay. this wasn't the big group anyway. Claw. Nope, those are misses. The other one, claw. Okay, Artemis, that's 9 slashing damage.
If it were me, I would simply dodge the lasers.
And then she would.
Alright, Parisian,
And then
there
I'm
are
done.
things in the smoke around you that are attacking you.
Sure are. Where do I get a sense the sword came from? Like, over here?
Yeah, you get the sense that it's around there.
Alright, fair enough. Can I move here?
Yes.
Cool. Can I move here?
Yeah, you don't bump into anything.
Okay, cool. I fireball Artemis.
One of
As a
these days,
treat?
one of these days, you guys are gonna cast a spell that you have to be able to see to do. Swear to God.
No.
Yeah, you make it. Yeah, you make the deck save.
Artemis, like, hears, like, super far off, like, the vague scuffling of hooves on cobblestone, and goes, I'm gonna get fireballed.
Okay,
Or
roll
this
your...
should hear
Okay,
from like the 50 feet away. 70.
okay, the wounded one makes the save.
hmm
So, both of the Nothics are still alive. But everything does get hurt.
Does it hit Akarrth? Not Akarrth, sorry.
The
Gizar,
my player?
Lord.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Ah,
Sorry, that was a microaggression, I think.
Fair enough. It's not
You know
like I
what?
can burst save your name.
You know what, Artemis? Just for that, I say as though I'm not doing this constantly, make a whiz save.
28. Fuck you.
Whatever. Okay. It's so wild that I just need like one roll to go really bad for you guys are really good for me, and I can do anything.
hmm.
Sorry, I used all my bad rolls on my combat checks.
You're here to survive, not win.
I'm tempted to just action search Fireball Artemis, right?
Well, you don't know what's
But-
going on over there, so I'm not giving you any more information about how those guys are doing.
Yeah, but also, I'll save the action search. That's my turn.
Okay, Akarrth is going to legendary action take a swing at you, and you're
Uh-huh.
going to take 16 damage.
Can I cast shield?
You may.
Alright, 28 AC.
Okay, you still take 16 damage.
I take 16 damage.
This guy's
I make a concentration. I make it.
You're good.
For 5 class.
I know. Okay. Rel swings. Good luck with that. Leave us, creature.
Who said that? I'm too busy dodging beams.
Me when I'm dodging the beams.
The beams.
Bitches would be
Hold on. Yoink. Alright, Artemis, I need you to make a con save.
How do you know those are the ones I'm bad at?
23.
You make
You're not bad at
bad
any of
at.
them.
Okay,
not bad
Artemis,
at
it is
it.
your turn.
Cool. This guy is still like 70 feet up, eh?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep punching. Which of these looks most hurt?
The Nothics look the worst.
Cool, I'm gonna aim a hit at this Nothic.
Sure.
Actually, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on this Nothic and hit it.
Yeah.
25.
Okay, hit.
And that's 18 damage.
Hunter's Mark.
You flip a foot around and spin kick it off the roof.
Cool. I'm going to hit this one.
Cool.
That one doesn't have Hunter's Mark on it, but it's only 7 damage.
All right, it takes the damage.
Cool. That's my turn.
Another laser.
Actually, I'm gonna move here to be closer to the edge of the room.
Okay. Make a deck save.
Okay. 18.
You're good.
Yay.
Another string for this guy. Okay, that's a crit.
On my dick?
No, on
Parisian.
Parisian.
Fuck.
Ah, good enough.
Yeah, your shield is still up, but crit happened. That's going to be 23 damage.
I
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
The way we're just in a straight up fucking brawl for some reason.
This is so funny. Okay.
just
It
like
is
laughing at you.
Gazarp's turn. Here we go again. One of these is gonna do something eventually. Okay. Make a strength save, Artemis.
Oh no.
No.
7.
Are you
That's
not
gonna do it.
universally proficient?
Sorry, what did you say?
Don't you have proficiency in all saving throws?
Oh, I do. My strength
Oh,
is a
no.
-1.
Ah,
Okay, what possibly could this be? A strength save doesn't feel that bad.
a prone, maybe a restraint, like a telekinesis grab, a throw
Where are they gonna throw me to?
off the building.
I'll let that happen.
Mm,
It's a couple d6 between friends.
What's a couple of not that between friends?
Yeah.
yeah,
Key points do I have? I think I'm going to let that one happen.
All right, Artemis.
And hope it doesn't fuck me.
You are quickly lifted into the air and restrained.
yeah, restraint.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Next, I need you to make a whiz save.
Yes. 21.
Okay, make a deck save, and I believe you have disadvantage.
Probably. 23.
Yes, it has disadvantage on deck saves. Okay, so there's this like perfect 1-2. You are moved into the air. You cannot touch the ground. You cannot move off of anything. And a disintegration beam is fired right at you, and you bend your whole spine in a way that a regular human could not, and it goes right through you and again damages the building.
Looney Tunes
Disgusting
bullshit.
Disgusting creature.
What the fuck, dude?
Did he give up?
It still has her restrained.
How far in the air am I restrained?
Not very far, just about 5 feet up.
Okay.
The girl moves to attack you with advantage.
Yes.
That's 4 piercing damage. Make a con save.
Yes. I'm gonna make this con save. So this one is for whatever that effect was, and then this one's for Hunter's Mark. So I'm gonna keep
good.
Hunter's Mark.
Nothing takes 2 swings with advantage. That's...
Did the girl be off the building like that? Or does it have like a...
Are they floating?
They float.
Okay, that's right. I was thinking of the one with the not brain beak one.
Yeah, these guys are jellyfish.
That's right.
Okay, Artemis, 4 slashing damage.
For slashing damage, I'm gonna make that con save. I fail. I'm going to spend a key point to try to keep my Hunter's Mark.
It's up.
I keep it.
And you know what? Well, you're up there, startled. We're gonna shoot one more laser at you. Make a whiz save, Artemis.
That's.
You're good. This is crazy. Parisian, it is your turn.
All right.
The restraint does suck, but I really hope it's just till end of turn.
Am I being attacked from multiple sides right now?
You don't know for sure.
No tentacles coming my way? Or I'm not sure if a tentacle came my way. Was there a flap instead of a switch?
You didn't have to dodge anything for a second there.
I see.
You're mostly sitting here with a shield and like a whole bunch of buffs, like hoping nothing really hurts you.
Real. Just gonna. Can I move here?
Yes, you can move there.
Can I move here?
Yes.
Can I move here?
Yes.
I look at the situation.
Imagine how much better this would go with blindsight. Hashtag blindsight today.
Yeah. Hashtag blindsight. I look at this situation.
Yeah.
Hey, Parisian.
Hey. How you doing? How's your bike going?
I haven't hurt it, but it also hasn't hurt me.
Fair enough. I cast Fireball centered right here.
Okay, so this thing is 70 feet higher than everything else.
I see. So
That's why you
probably
didn't
not
hit it with
gonna
the
get
last one. You can hit just it with a fireball.
Fair enough. No, I'm gonna hit the mobs that are actually harming Artemis.
You don't have to.
I am.
Okay.
I'll roll that deck save at disadvantage. I save.
You're restrained in the air and you successfully don't get immolated by a fireball. Somehow.
How is she doing this? I
politely step back into the fog cloud.
Oh, that's an 18 and a 17 to save. It was so close. Okay. The Nothic screams and dies.
Thank you,
the grill is
Parisian.
still up.
Thumbs up.
Hits fireball. Thank you.
Fireball twice. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is this grill's turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll dash.
The thing
to
about
get here.
Artemis and Parisian is that Artemis and Parisian are like the random encounters that you run into and you go, wow, these guys are really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Speaking
Like
of
5
annoying,
turns pass and you don't do anything to them. Yeah.
Speaking of annoying, Artemis, make a deck save.
Sure, at disadvantage.
Yes.
13.
Okay, that doesn't make it.
Cool, I'm gonna try that again. No, bad. Alright, I failed.
You get baited or something.
Artemis.
Yeah, I get disintegrated.
No. Starting at the tips of your toes, you begin to turn to stone.
Petrification.
Not yet, eh?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
It is your turn. You are still restrained.
But I can hit these guys, eh? Because they were hitting me.
Yes. You just have disadvantage.
I'm just gonna... okay, so I'm gonna bonus action transfer the Hunter's Mark onto this thing and hit it.
Sure. Hit.
19. Cool. So that is 12 damage.
You bash it around. You get deep into that gray matter.
Cool. I'm gonna hit it again.
It would scream if
16?
it could. Hits.
Cool. 15 damage.
Sliced in twain.
All right. Cool. That is my turn as I slowly turn to stone, but in a normal, cool way.
In a really cool way. Make sure you have a really cool pose.
Akarrth moves around a little bit. All right, and Prison, the guy runs into you.
Howdy.
Parisian, your choice: athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, it's gotta be acrobatics. All right. Normal. 18.
Is 50 feet in the air. All right, that will not beat this guy's 28 athletics.
Oh no.
You are
you got
grappled.
grabbed.
I'm grappled.
Hey SB.
Yes.
Sorry, and I gotta ask, how beefy are those arms?
Oh, this guy is yoked out of his mind.
Like that's meaty.
And he's going to move out here. Gazarp, I got you a present!
Shit.
Will take a swing at Parisian that will miss. And at the end of his turn, Gazarp will take a beam attack on Parisian.
Oh no.
On!
Parisian, make a con save.
Con
Okay,
save?
you're good at those.
Yes.
You said
24.
this.
You're good. Alright, it is Gazarp's turn.
Yeah. My safety bubble.
Gazarp says, fine, but once you deal with that, you have to kill this cat. I don't know what's happening.
Mom, what's this fucking cat doing?
Okay. Parisian, it is your turn.
All right.
Make a dex save.
Okay. Dex save. Oh no. Yep.
You are also slowly beginning to turn to stone.
All right.
That one.
You are restrained at the moment.
I am restrained.
So I'm actually double restrained.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, this is yeah. So you're restrained from the other thing. You fall back to the roof, just heavier than you were before. Parisian, I now need you to make a dex saving throw now with disadvantage.
Uh-huh. Oh, no. 7?
Okay. Blade Song doesn't add to saving throws, does it?
No.
Okay. So you are now also slowed.
Mm-hmm.
Your speed is halved. You can't take reactions. And you can't bonus action and action on your turn.
Uh-huh. I see.
And lastly, can you make me a con save?
I hope. 22.
Alright. That was definitely very useful. Now you're not paralyzed, which would have been the worst one.
Yep.
Yep. The autocrits
Yeah.
with Akarrth nearby? Christ.
Oh my god, Christ.
Akarrth is also going to legendary action take a swing at you, and you don't currently have shield up, I believe.
It's... Did I use shields in the cloud? It hasn't been my turn
Yeah,
yet.
it hasn't been your turn
So
yet.
that's
I don't think it's been used.
That's going to miss, and it is now your turn.
Alright. With slow, can I cast a spell?
Yes. You can
No.
You can action or bonus action on your turn, not both.
Gotcha. Oh no, that thing still has 2 legendary resistance.
This thing hasn't used any.
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to hitting it. If I had gotten around to hitting it, you'd know! Because then I wouldn't be the only motherfucker making saving throws.
I wouldn't have legendary resistance. Man, a bandage may be really useful. Anyways, And So I'm slowed, I'm grappled, and I'm restrained.
Yeah.
I see. Now, what if I just Misty Step and walk back and fuck?
You can do that.
Well, that just kind of moves the board back to I'm going to be dragged back into the shooting range.
Mm-hmm.
But no, maybe not the worst possibility.
But you have to Misty Step to somewhere you can see, right?
Yeah, so I'd have to take a few steps in the fog cloud.
Unfortunately, the restraint is from the fact that you're turning to stone. So you can't move.
That's the problem. I don't have remove curse. I just got dispel magic.
You would need a greater res anyways, I think.
No, remove curse can stop that in the process.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if that one is true.
I think. I'm not sure. Do we both just get petrified after this? Hey, bestie, you want to get petrified?
Yeah, let's get petrified together.
We have some saves before I'm petrified. We're petrified. We got a little time.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Fuck. Yep. Perhaps this is another Misty Step situation. Yeah. Parisian, Misty Steps 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is going to hobble.
There's no hobble. As I mentioned,
you're restrained.
you are
You're fully
restrained
restrained.
by
Restrained,
the
you
petrification
cannot
effects.
petrification. Oh shit! So I can't
Yeah.
move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
No, that's the problem I also currently find myself facing.
yeah. That's an issue.
We are the avoid status effects guys. We don't know how to get rid of them.
It's kind of insane that you guys are so difficult to hit, and this one thing is like, fuck.
Now,
That's why you need a party of 4 people.
Yeah.
now, question: if I turn into a different creature,
If you turned into something that was immune to petrification.
immune, if I turn into something that's immune to being restrained, is that a
Like
thing?
an air elemental.
Like an elemental.
Huh. I'll say, as long as you're an elemental, you can't be turned to stone.
Shit, wait, hold up. What's a strong elemental?
I don't know.
Fuck, right? Wait, what were those genies? Earth gen? Huh.
They
no,
might
there was
still be
there was a-
possible to be restrained. I think you're looking for like an air elemental.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to be an
You can be an invisible servant.
An invisible stalker is the one you're thinking about, not an
Using a
invisible
9th level spell slot to turn into an invisible stalker feels so sad, though.
You can turn into a. We met Marids, right? Are those guys immune to? No, they wouldn't be because they're water. They're
Yeah.
water. Do
Also,
we know what the air one is?
The air ones are Jinn. You also know that genies are weird.
Yeah, that's
Jeez,
true. So they're not
like,
like
that's-
elemental.
Yeah, you're not 100% certain if that would prevent them from being restrained.
You can just become like an air elemental Mirrodin. They're a bit stronger than like regular ass air elementals.
True.
And those guys are definitely immune to being paralyzed with their air. Or the earth ones would also be. But
True. Yeah. I quickly starts looking up the stat blocks. Ooh, for like the Mirrodin. Sorry, weird thing that throws a wrench in the plan.
the entirety of Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
The entirety of playing a high-level wizard. You must understand. Okay, I could turn into a Myrmidon, or I could just turn into an ancient bronze dragon.
Are ancient bronze dragons? You can turn into a adult bronze dragon. I think an ancient one is a bit above our pay grade.
Oh, ancient brass dragon.
Yeah.
That is CR20, which is exactly our pay grade. It's maxing out.
Yeah. That one is our pay grade. But are those guys immune to being restrained or paralyzed?
They aren't. Would they
so
have
that's kind of
legendary
this hard
resistances?
situation here.
Would an ancient brass dragon have the legendary resistance trait?
I don't know.
I have
It would
to
be a-
double check which
What?
spell is this you're trying to cast.
True polymorph.
Okay, True Polymorph, I am actually not certain if it transfers legendary stuff.
Yeah.
True polymorph legendary. I fucking hate high level wizards.
So you're turning into just like anything that's immune to being restrained or paralyzed?
True.
You can turn
But
into a
once again,
cast statue.
dropping
At the
true
end of it.
polymorph on being like a CR5 creature doesn't feel like.
No to legendary actions,
Mhm.
yes to legendary resistances. That is the word from Jeremy Crawford.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. Sick. Ancient brass dragon.
You very quickly become ungrappled.
Parisian stops and whatnot. As the stone begins to crawl up his hooves, they quickly turn to metallic and whatnot. Parisian suddenly becomes weirdly, genuinely encased in stone until he suddenly bursts into a metamorphosis into a fucking dragon.
All right. Okay, sick as hell.
Artemis
Modern problems require
slowly
modern
turning into stone
solutions.
just gives a
The panic.
no, delight.
The light.
She's seen Parisian cast. She's like,
Still slowed.
Still slowed.
Still technically restrained.
Yep.
All right.
Do I have to make any saving throws at the end of my turn?
Yes, make a dex save at the end of your turn with, hold on, let me give you access to this.
Incredible stuff happening here.
There you go. You now have control over it.
Can we take a moment? Okay, so we're on this like epic battle scene. Parisian turning slowly into stone, stomps his hooves. The earth shakes as suddenly he like turns into this gargantuan creature. And we pan from this epic scene about 15 meters to the left into a window where there is just a family of 4 standing absolutely fucking paralyzed in fear in their house where they live.
Oh my god. Just mortified.
Mortified again means embarrassed.
Terrified. Sorry, that getting correct is mortifying. Anyways. So the one that was the petrification, was that a dex save originally? Or con?
It's a dex
That
save.
was a dex save originally.
Yep, it's a dex save.
A legendary resistance to dex save that's coming. That I'm being hit by.
Make the save first.
Oh wait, make it first and oh yeah, you're still right. Thank you. Wait, that's the wrong one, my bad. Sorry.
Is that not the right one?
There you go. No, that was just his dex save. There's the brass dragon dex save.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's rolling in the secret. I don't know if you want to say or not.
Yep, which isn't that 20 by the way.
Yep, you got a nat 20. You successfully shake off the restraint condition. Underneath you somewhere is Akarrth's Shadow Dusk. All right.
You fucking see this shit.
That was the end of your turn. All right. Christ. This one Grell is like, correct. That's happening.
I don't know what's happening with this cat. It keeps dodging, and then the cow turns into a dragon. We got priest here.
Well, Artemis is still restrained, so it's gonna go for
Oh.
it.
Yeah, hey guys, I am not the problem. I have never once been the problem with this party.
Okay.
Do you think they can go fight that?
Artemis, that is going to be 9 piercing damage on you.
Okay, I'm gonna make a con save to keep Hunter's Mark.
Right.
I succeed. That should be advantage.
Gizarp is going to shoot a laser at the dragon.
Question.
It seems the thing to do.
Yes.
Blade Song still active?
No.
No. Right, yeah.
Make a whiz save, dragon.
Okay.
Okay, yay.
Okay. Wait, what is it?
Well, it's better than Parisians. Yep, 22.
Okay. And Akarrth is going to take a swing at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 20 to hit, which will just hit for 13. Oh my god, there's so much health to shoot through. Okay. I'm just going to start working on it. Artemis, it is your
The
turn.
Shadow Dust, the Moonstars who are rounding the corner just sees the dragon's head pop out and go, I guess that's help because it's a metallic dragon.
Otherwise, that fight's going really, really bad.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Many such cases. Cool. Bonus action, I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark onto this Grell and hit it.
Currently, you do not have Hunter's Mark up.
Why don't I have Hunter's Mark up?
You're not sure?
I made the save.
Anti-magic down.
Not
alright.
sure. Okay.
16
So-
hits.
Okay. So that's just 13 damage.
That it is. It remains up.
And then
You're still
I'll
restrained.
hit it again.
So this is disadvantage, by the
Yes.
way.
Oh, okay. So
We'll call
imagine
that
that
one
as the first hit.
Yeah.
And we'll call that one hit. I'm actually How bad does it look?
This is the first time you've touched it.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep hitting it then. 26.
Hits.
7.
Cool.
Bonus action. 25.
Hits.
13 more damage.
Okay, it is bloodied. If you're ending your turn, you're gonna have to make a very important dex save.
Yep. I disadvantage.
Oh, gosh,
18.
is that how it works? Yeah, it
That's
is.
fucked up.
18.
You successfully save.
Yay.
So you are not petrified, and the effect is gone.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Great.
We shoot at the dragon.
I have a plus 11 to dex save. Failing
Wiz-
that many times in a row is actually a statistic anomaly for me.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save from the dragon.
That fails, right?
It does fail.
One
No.
legendary resistance.
Okay, nothing happens. And Akarrth is going to get a 19 to hit, and is just clashing off of the scales, even expertly attacking the underneath of your belly, still highly defended. Underneath you, Akarrth says, "This is amazing!"
Oh no, right? Holy shit! For entirely different reasons.
Yeah. Alright, swing. 13 more slashing damage to the dragon.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of overall damage around, but on his turn, not much.
Yeah.
We have one more laser from Akarrth, from Gazarp on the dragon.
I can imagine.
Make a dex save.
Sorry. But
There you go.
my Hunter's Mark was gone because of some sort of magic field thing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna shout that out to Parisian. I'm just
Yep.
gonna let Parisian know.
Yep.
All right. As you shout that out, Gazarp is going to turn around, and Parisian is going to turn
Yeah.
back into Parisian.
Deflating noise.
Uh,
just
Just
that is the magic, right?
yes.
Oh, this is a weird fight.
And Akarrth says, "No, come on! I'm not dealing with that." Right. Gazarp is going to fire lasers at Artemis.
Yep.
Okay. And Artemis, deck save.
Dex save.
No longer disadvantage.
28.
You're good. Wiz save.
20.
Con save.
God.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Yup. Please. Fuck.
Oh, no. 13. What
Okay.
happens to me?
You are going to take 38 necrotic damage.
That's fine. That's... Hey, it's not a status effect, so I'll take it.
Okay. Parisian, it is your turn. I will remind you, you are slowed and your movement speed is halved. The Blade Song is once again up.
Gotcha. Question.
Yes.
So beholders, is it trained on the person, or is it just like a cone?
It's a cone.
It's a cone. So feasibly, if I just move to the side enough, I could turn back into a dragon, because at least this is pressure.
Yes.
I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Swang.
AC 23.
That's a nat one! This was your moment.
Parisian, get as close to me as possible so that I can get on you and from you to the fucking beholder.
Oh my
Literally
god.
at that time.
It's not. That's not. All right, you know what? Fucking, I'm here for it. 5.
No, if you just fly up a bit as a dragon.
10. 15.
Okay.
Looking at you. I can move 20 because I have blades long up. You don't have.
You are once again a dragon.
Holy shit.
How much did you move?
15.
What's Parisian's movement?
40.
Okay. So you
Right,
have
it's like
half of your dragon movement left.
Gotcha.
What? No, you have like 5 feet left of movement.
Gotcha. Dragon Parisian is going to, of course, take a 5-foot step over there. Aim up and use. Is it worth trying to do the sleep breath on the beholder?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna go with yes.
I'm gonna go with yeah. The dragon's sleep breath weapon. Make a Constitution save, DC 21. Please, please, please. Can I use inspiration to give them disadvantage?
You cannot. That's a 22. If Gazarp had advantage. Gazarp doesn't even fall over, just starts slowly rotating asleep in the air.
The brass dragon turns towards this guy and just says, "Who lives or dies here? It'll make a good story." He starts laughing. I assume this guy starts laughing.
Yeah.
Artemis to the Grell, conversationally knowing that the Grell will understand her, goes, "Don't worry, I don't think this is the evil villain arc yet. I think I have about 5 more minutes before he goes completely mad with power."
Artemis no longer restrains or anything?
I'm nothing right now. Nothing.
Yarg.
Nothing wrong.
Okay.
You gotta make sure that girl dies so it doesn't wake up Papa. Who's 70 feet in the air, by the way.
Make a dex save, Parisian.
Gotcha. Oh god. Jumping between things.
Yeah.
23.
Okay, you're no longer slowed.
Sick.
Dragon stats will do to a motherfucker.
You're slightly
It's not
weakened
even
right
a
now,
better
Artemis.
deck than Parisians.
The Grell is gonna go for it, and both of those are misses. Artemis, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna punch this. Oh, Hunter's Mark is back?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, bonus action. I'm gonna turn my Hunter's Mark on. How badly does this girl look?
The Grell is pretty bad.
Okay.
Bloody.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action turn it on it, just so I can kill it. 15
Hits.
11 damage.
Okay, it's still up.
Another hit.
That hits.
9 more damage.
Oh, it's just barely up. I'm sorry.
Oh. It's okay. That's my turn.
All right.
Hashtag no longer my problem.
Okay, wait, hold on. Akarrth is going to, at the end of Artemis's turn, say, but there is one thing you couldn't have expected. What secret that I have held up my sleeves for just such an occasion? That's right, just such an occasion as someone turning into a dragon and then making my beholder go to sleep. And he's going to pull out a bow from his back. Leave another weapon! And he's going to shoot, he's going to shoot Gazarp.
God damn it.
Sorry, I'm kind of obsessed with him.
Artemis,
Wait.
is he missing?
Wait, did you miss, you fuck? You missed.
Artemis, I need you to do this. Artemis,
You bounced out
Artemis,
the ball and
please.
goes,
Artemis,
don't-
please
I don't
cast
have any
Artemis like a Zarp.
This goes what? Okay.
Artemis, I'm begging. Cast Darkness like a Zarp.
Okay. Actually, he had advantage, so this does hit. And
Alright, it's not
Gazar
my turn.
slurs up. This is at the end of your turn.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And then it is going to be Akarrth's turn, who immediately moves back to attacking the dragon instead of Parisian for some reason. Okay, that's 11 more damage to the dragon.
Thank you.
Gazarp is going to shoot one laser at the dragon. And make a dex save.
18.
That makes it. Your dex saves aren't even that good. You're just rolling hot. Okay. Once again, we're gonna fucking do this song and dance.
Can I pick where I pop?
I'm just always putting it around the center.
Fair enough. God.
Get me up there.
Yeah. I think that's the plan, is to get Artemis the fuck up there.
Up there. Get me up there, boss.
Oh my god. Sorry. Insanity. This is the
Insanity.
This is the coolest fight that's ever happened with Akarrth and Gazarp.
I hate to ask,
Yes.
because I just realized that we didn't do this, and it's been
Oh.
about 6 turns. Parisian should have been making concentration checks every time he was
shit.
hit.
My bad. Okay.
I will say he would probably have made it based on statistics. But
Roll three.
just the-
Roll three con saves right now as the dragon.
Gotcha.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah,
Wow,
we're
I
good.
don't care. Hold on. Can you fail those?
I have a plus 13.
So they no.
So, statistically,
Still hard,
not
still
really.
Yeah. I just, for fairness sake.
Well,
For fairness
a
sake.
nat 1 also isn't going to do that.
Yeah, I know, but, for fairness sake.
Yeah. Okay. So Gazarp moves there and is then going to shoot 3 lasers at Artemis. This is why you never hold back. You think, oh, maybe a beholder that no one can hit is going to be too hard for your 20 level characters when there's only 2 of them, and you're wrong. Okay, Artemis, whiz save.
Wisdom saving. 15. Does that save?
It does not.
You roll that? 22.
That will save. Con save.
Yeah. 20.
Whiz save.
17.
You're good.
Alright.
PB.
Another win.
Shame, if you had failed that first one, you would have gone to sleep.
Yeah.
A little nappy.
A little nappy.
A little nappy for arm.
Parisian, it is your turn again.
Alright. 5, 10, 15,
That
20.
gets you
Yep.
that's out of there.
Alright. How big is this dragon, and can I pick up Artemis like a Brontosaurus?
That's allowable. What do you mean, like a Brontosaurus? What?
Picks Artemis up
Mouth.
like with my big mouth from the top, like a large
Oh.
tree branch.
Yeah. I'll say you can basically grapple as an attack if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that for one of my attack. Oh wait, let me re-roll for Dragon Breath real quick.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, okay, duly noted. Yeah, I do that. Let's see. As one of the attacks, I have an 80 feet fly speed. And I used up 15?
Yes, which is less than half.
So I have...
So you might as well have 40 feet more flying speed from here, which unfortunately will not quite get you up to Gazarp.
Can you
Can I-
throw me at
I was about to
Gazarp?
say, can I throw Artemis at Gazarp?
I don't.
Like a ranged attack.
A ranged attack, an improvised weapon.
We're talking
Range-
almost 100 feet in the air.
I am a dragon.
You won't. Okay, no, because he could fly up,
Mhm.
like 60 feet or 40 feet, and then throw me fastball special 60 feet.
Yeah. I do have a 27 strength score, and I'm a gargantuan creature.
Yeah, but like, I don't think these are like throwing muscles. You know what I mean? There's
You
a
know
lot of
what?
evolution
Your
for
neck's
arms
strong
to be
as
good at
fuck.
that.
No, you swing your head real good.
If the DM says no, the DM says no. It's very
I'm gonna
funny.
say no to
But-
the throw plan.
Damn. All right.
Bad. You hate us.
This is going to be a plan that takes another turn.
All right.
We're not gonna get another turn because we're
Parisian's
fall
gonna get
down.
up onto the 50-foot tall building to avoid the fighter beating the shit out of him, and is going to use put one grapple attack to put Artemis on his back, obviously, and is going to eat this poor little creature with the next 2 attacks.
Okay, it has 2 hit
Bite
points.
Yay, we got it.
But just let me do this. We'll bite 2 with claws. Okay, yeah, all right. It's just 1. I guess it's just the claws because Parisian used the bite to pick up Artemis gingerly. It's gonna be so awkward when he gets de-transformed and Artemis is just like
On your shoulders.
on Parisian's shoulders.
It's not gonna be awkward at all. Artemis
It's
is
not.
Artemis will climb above Parisian.
Tracy and Artemis do this all the time. This is how they bond.
Akarrth, is that your turn?
Yeah, I had to turn on top of the building.
Akarrth shoots you for 8 damage. Artemis, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna. You know what, motherfucker? You're gonna have a crossbow. That's right. I'm gonna bring my crossbow.
God damn it! This I can see this fight as a diorama.
Bonus action. I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark onto the beholder,
Okay.
and then, yeah, I think I'm just gonna start hitting that guy. Hashtag hitting that guy. The range on a, what do I have? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what, I have a hand crossbow. Literally, like, we have so many fucking items, okay?
Savey little trinkets. This is 20th level play, guys.
Yeah, this is when you start to pull out the fucking magic candles you got. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
What if I
so,
need them later? Well, guess what? It's as later as it's gonna be.
I think I can hit. I think I can hit this guy, but I think I'll have disadvantage.
I go for it.
Because
Damage,
he's 100
damage.
feet in the air.
Fair or
70 feet higher than you, and additionally farther away from that because of axes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'll have disadvantage, but I can still hit.
Yep.
I am going to use my poison crossbow bolts. Because I have those for some reason. 21?
Hits.
Make a con save against,
Drought
checks
poison?
notes. Drow, sleep poison.
That'd be amazing. I don't think it's gonna happen. It'd be amazing.
No!
I had to
That
double
one.
check something.
That one.
No, not one.
Hmm?
It is poison, but not asleep.
Oh shit!
Fine.
That's hilarious. Thank you,
I'm
Drow
gonna
Sleeping
hit it
Poison.
again. 15 to hit, probably doesn't.
That will miss. That one goes wide as it just, like, one of the eyes that isn't pointing to you grabs the arrow out of the air and throws it away. Like, not with a little grab, like magic grabs it.
Yeah, okay. That's my turn.
All right. End of your turn. We shoot the dragon.
Shoot me!
Could the dragon make a dex save?
Probably. Maybe. History says yes. 10, I'm going to legendary resistance that.
Okay.
That's the first one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Akarrth is going to shoot Artemis and hit for 6 damage.
Reaction, I'm gonna grab it.
Haha!
Noted. His turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. His athletics is insane. He's gonna start climbing this building.
Ricard is a fucking monster, by the way, and I love him.
Yeah, okay, what is with this guy?
He's just built different.
He hasn't taken
Problem?
he hasn't taken any damage in this fight. He's gonna solo his dragon.
Like, I think he might just be a level 20 fighter.
I think he is, and it's scary. It's fucking Beholder. God damn it. Wait, if he gets too far away, can't he not use his anti-magic cone? Like, it has a range.
The anti-magic zone is so...
60 feet? Or is it 120 or something?
It's like 150.
He's 70 feet up.
I am
The
aware.
anti-magic is huge.
I am aware. You are turned into a little guy.
Artemis is on your shoulders.
Yeah,
but it's
Artemis,
more
yeah,
Artemis time because she's
Yeah.
6 foot.
Oh, I'm glad you guys said it before I did, because I was gonna say it.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you got taller and a little bit heavier during your trip. Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah, congrats.
there you are.
Yep.
Gazarp. Actually, before that, Gazarp is going to shoot 3 lasers at Artemis.
Mean to me.
Okay, Artemis, we'll go through it again. Dex save.
Yeah.
Strength.
Not... Strength?
Yes.
Hi. Oh, my hi, beautiful internet. Sorry, let me tweak my wires real quick. 8. I am going to re-roll that.
Yeah, because that's the grapple one. Or restrained.
Oh, 14.
Nope, restrained.
You are unfortunately
Restrained.
restrained, my friend.
It's okay. At
Yeah.
least if Parisian can take me to it, it's fine.
Lastly, Dex save with disadvantage.
I'm going to try to re-roll that again.
Please, 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 please.
21.
Okay.
You are not, once again, starting the petrification progress while restrained.
Yes. That shit sucks.
Okay.
I just had to check because I was like, I don't remember if it being a reaction, but I don't think it is. And it's not. You can just do it whatever. Who gives a shit?
Nice.
Who gives a shit?
Artemis is restrained, and Parisian is carrying Artemis. Artemis,
It's
Or
it's
Parisian.
specifically a telekinetic force.
yeah.
You have to overcome that force.
Fair. Alright, fair enough.
Parisian, it is your turn.
Overcome it as a dragon. Well, you would have to overcome it now to move me. Don't worry.
Oh,
about it.
wait! No, I'm sorry. Artemis is not restrained at the moment because that magic is also suppressed.
That's so funny. Okay, so can I take back my key point?
Yeah.
I think you would have wanted it to not be on you anyway.
You know what? That's fair. Yeah. Well, no, because I would have succeeded if I didn't have to make the deck save at disadvantage.
Oh, no. It shot you all those times and then it
Sorry,
put
it
the
had to shoot me
anti-magic.
first. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Yes,
Yes.
okay. Okay. So Parisian, it is your turn.
So it's 70 feet up. We're 50 feet up. It is 55
We're
feet
15
away.
feet up. Yeah.
We're 15? Oh, okay.
It's 70 feet high. Where we are don't matter. It's just 70 feet higher than us.
Alright, fair enough. So it is 70 plus 55, so I'm just gonna step 5. Prison's gonna step back a step. 5, 10,
Okay.
15,
Again, the anti-magic cone is 150 feet long.
20.
Yeah.
Prison's gonna dive off the side of the building.
Okay, you dive off the side of the building and you land down there as a dragon.
Yep.
Artemis is restrained on you.
Weird.
Yeah, Artemis immediately freezes on top of you.
Mm-hmm. The problem is
boss. Just
I-
me, boss.
that is like genuinely impossible.
Can't you do a dash action, boss?
Dash action. Wait, how much is my flight speed? Oh, it's
Like
80
80
feet. Oh, yeah, I'll do a dash action.
I love that Artemis has become a little henchman.
Can I get to it with a dash action? Oh god. Maybe I made the wrong movement here. Ugh, the math.
No, it's okay, 70 times 70 plus 70
Are we doing a
times 70.
hype on things right now?
Yeah, shut up. You can get there.
Okay. The math said I get there.
Stop. Does that include the movement
Yeah.
the Parisian already did?
Yes, it does.
Not like
Because
like,
it's only 90. It's only like 100 feet away.
Okay.
That's exactly what I have.
How many feet did Parisian move
20.
out of 40? So that's
So
half.
you would still have half left of the first movement, right? So
Oh
that's
yeah, so
40
40
and 80.
by
You have 100
speed, and then
You
yeah.
have plenty of space.
All right. You
I
scan
can math.
around.
Try.
You scan around the corner. There's just a split second in the air where one of your, like the edge of one of your wings, stops existing for a second, but you just perfectly manage to swivel
I'm
around.
gonna hover directly, like, try to get directly above the elephant.
That's what I was gonna say. Because
Like,
once
trying to anchor it that once that the cone goes down, Parisian and Artemis may be able to land on it.
Can you drop me on it right now so I can be there for my turn?
Are you restrained? Can I
I'm
drop you?
restrained.
Yeah,
looks at
Artemis
the
is
DM.
restrained.
Can she still do the climb on creature roll? Is it just at disadvantage?
Would you like to drop Artemis?
You know what? Fuck it, you're a monk.
So scary.
You know what? It's fine. Just I'll be fine.
Yeah, drop Artemis. She'll be fine.
You know what? No. Sorry, let me do it on my turn. If I
Okay.
can anyway.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go directly above the Mind Flayer. Not Mind Flayer, Elephant.
Oh,
no.
Actually,
Holder.
sorry,
Beholder?
let me check the
Beholder.
climb on creature rules. God, Esme, why did you do this to me?
Because
Okay.
you want it so badly.
Okay, sorry.
Now that you have it, you
Climb
want
on
it.
the bigger creature. Fuck me. Where is it?
I love that SP has introduced this rule into my game and it's now deeply haunting her.
Yeah. Okay, so restraint is just that my speed becomes 0, so I can still
Fall.
rules as written. Try to make an acrobatics check.
Is
But that would have to
there
be
a
my
way-
action.
Fair.
So it's
Is
fine.
there a
Leave
way
me
to,
alone.
like, barrel roll drop Artemis off on top of the elephant? My
No,
pet
it's okay.
beholder.
Leave me on your back because that's safer.
Alright, I'll leave you on my back and let you do it on your turn.
Okay.
I'm hovering over.
Cool.
I am-
Artemis, it is your turn.
Am I still restrained?
Yes.
Can I try to shoot at the? Okay, I can't move off the dragon, but can I shoot at the thing?
So how many feet do you fall per round? Is it 80?
That's 500, girl.
Oh, never mind.
Hey, you can
Okay.
Okay, so we're hitting the ground, is what I'm hearing.
Well, you can try to hopefully make a check to get on.
Sorry, hold on.
Mhm.
Akarrth is shooting you guys from the side of the building. He smashed one of his hands through a window to hold onto the building and is shooting you with the other hand. Notably, he is somehow shooting you with one hand holding a short bow.
He's so
God.
hot.
God.
No, he is
God.
not.
Wait. If the beholder has to look up at the dragon and we fall, we go below the beholder and thus turn back into the dragon.
It's really funny.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Holy
on
shit.
my turn,
This is
I'm
how we can
still
still win.
can I try to hit him with a crossbow? Hit it with a crossbow.
Sure.
Nick.
Disadvantage.
No, just. Oh, right, because I'm restrained. Yes.
That
20.
hits. Is this also poisoned?
Yes, I have so many.
Go CP. You have
That's
disadvantage.
15 damage.
Makes it.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot another one. 22.
Okay, roll your damage.
9 damage.
Right. Well, it doesn't fall asleep.
Well, but that's okay. Bonus action, I am going to do nothing, I think.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shoot the dragon again.
Yippee.
Sorry, boys. They're so far.
Okay, get up over here.
Hey, roughly how far did it take, flying-wise? Do we know what to spawn the bone dragons?
Not that far up.
You don't know.
Yeah. What if I simply just drag them Illithid up?
That's going
Like-
to miss.
Oh,
Okay.
and I think the Bone Dragons might think of these guys as allies, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. Would be funny though.
It'll be so funny, though.
If we-
Okay, we're gonna try to shoot the dragon,
Okay?
and I'm going
Okay.
retroactively for Artemis's turn, if that's alright with everyone. Oh gosh, make a strength save, dragon.
on it, boss. Strength. Oh, it has no bonuses, but it is a plot plus 8. 25.
Okay, make a whiz save.
Oh, eased him. 24.
Alright.
You know how it is with dragons. Do these hit?
Zark doesn't want to make an attack of opportunity happen.
Hey, man.
But
How's
if
it
the
going?
Zark looks at you with the anti-magic zone, then
Okay.
you will just become
We
a dragon
fall.
in about 3 seconds.
I've solved your riddle, Dungeon Master. The anti-magic zone didn't account for 360-degree movement.
Okay, it's gonna shoot the dragon with everything.
Yep. I still have 2 legendary saves, right? Or is it 1?
You have one.
1. Gotcha. Thank you.
I think you might have used all
No.
3 at this point.
No, you've used 2.
I used to. The first one, I'll use it immediately. I'm like, oh wait, you have to roll for it first. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I forgot. Yeah.
Okay, make a dex save.
Alright, our dexterity save, 17.
That will make it.
Nice.
Yay.
Make a dex save. No, yeah, make a dex save.
8, so last legendary resistance,
Okay, and lastly, make a whiz save.
27.
Yay.
You're good.
What if the dragon falls asleep on top of you and then it crashes and then oh,
And then
crunch.
Artemis
Crunch.
is no longer restrained.
let's go.
Yay.
Zarp is
Wow.
going to hover above the dragon and then look down.
Uh-huh. Directly above?
Yes.
This is getting advanced.
This is getting advanced. Mm-hmm.
So, you guys will fall.
Yes.
Fair enough.
This is
I'll take
weird
that
as
damage. Weird as shit.
shit. Okay.
So we fall.
Yes, you fall. And you both take
So far. So far down.
38 falling damage.
I don't
Okay.
take that.
I take that.
Okay.
This combat's fucked up.
that is
Agreed.
so fucked.
Oh my
Parisian,
God.
It's your turn.
Is Artemis still on top of Parisian, or do we flatten? Can we make an acrobatics check to see if we stick the landing collectively?
I will say that Artemis is still on your back somehow.
You hit the ground hard, and then Artemis lands soft as a fucking
Yeah.
leaf on your
Here's the
shoulder,
thing.
balanced on one foot.
Parisian is a former acrobat. He has taken some bad falls. He lands prepared to catch Artemis. There's a crunch in his legs, and then Artemis, like a feather, lands on his shoulders. This is clown.
Perfect.
God. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm just gonna walk out of the cone again. 5, 10, 15.
Hold on, this is fucking complicated as hell. It's 100 feet in the air. The cone gets wider every 5 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Can I say something? I hate you so much. This is how wide the cone would be. Christ. That
Okay.
doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's
So you don't have to get.
literally, it's can it see you with its big eye? It is looking down at the ground.
Okay.
You have to get out
So
of its
let's
peripheral
go back. That
vision.
is. Riz.
No, this makes sense. This tracks. This is ridiculous. This whole combat is ridiculous, but it tracks.
So it's 40 feet, so you can get just out of it, like dash, and then become a dragon, and then fly back up to it with a dash action.
You won't be able to quite reach it with the dash action. It's 100 feet in the air.
This is getting ridiculous. If we offset the center, how? If I push him higher, will the bow dragons
Sorry.
eat him?
Not okay. Sorry.
Not him. They.
No, sorry. To be annoying, Parisian, on your last dragon turn, did you roll for your breath weapon?
Yeah.
You did for one of them,
Did I?
but I'm not sure.
No,
if
you
the
missed
most
one. You
recent
can roll again.
Okay. 2.
So you
Duly
don't get it
noted.
back. Okay.
Damn, what I would give for a smoke stick. For some honest to God, real ass God given just fog. This is ridiculous. This is. I love Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. God. Part of me just wants to be like, what if I just do pushing attacks and it gets into the kill range? Because, like, I don't know, other things got murdered. Like the devils
You
got.
can't reach it.
With a bow?
Okay, yes, with a bow, yes.
I can do pushing attack.
But I think the bone dragons are on Hallister's side and thus on these guys' side.
I don't know, the devils were voiding it, but that was also casting entrance, so never
The
mind.
devils aren't on Hallister's side.
No, yeah, that's an entire third fucking party. If I do action surge and dash first, would that preserve the normal action of the dragon?
I'll allow it.
Alright.
Hey guys,
fucking tabletop.
I think we're getting stupid.
I action surge. I dash.
I'm imagining this Titan is getting a headache in her sleep.
I dash 40 feet out, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Are you taking Artemis?
Yes.
Okay.
You get there.
I re-roll for Dragon Breath.
Because we're a dragon.
I get the Dragon
hate
Breath.
this. I hate this.
I have an action, which is just 80 feet. I fly at a diagonal. I fly at a diagonal upwards to get within 60 feet of the creature and try to meet it at level. And then I use Sleeping Breath again. Because we are wicked high up, I guess? Or do I just do the breath? You know what? Fuck it. Fire attack. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Flame Breath. Oh, it's a 90-foot line, even.
Cone. Oh, is that
Cone.
line or cone?
No, that's a line.
Oh, cool.
Hold on. God.
Also,
No, I
don't
think
worry,
of the
Nikki. It's
rules.
not pavement. It's technically cobblestone. Is that worse?
Oh, you're so right. You're so right.
This is how we can still win.
So,
Okay. You don't get a recharge back because that only happens at the start of each of your monster's turns. And at the start of your turn, you are Parisian.
damn.
This is so fucked up. Okay, Parisi, just hit it with your fucking million damage with your body.
Can I get to them? I have full
Oh,
80
right,
movement.
You have to
get
dash
there.
to get there.
I
However-
dashed below. Yeah.
However, this time Artemis is not restrained.
Yeah.
This time Artemis is not
You can't
restrained.
dash below because if you're below it,
Yeah, it's looking
that's
down.
where its eyes are.
I action surged, dash, got 40 feet of movement, moved over. I still have the full normal movement of the dragon, which is 80 feet, right?
Which will
Yes.
not get to it.
Which will not get to it. Well, it's God. How high is this damn thing? 80
So-
feet up now.
It's 100
Well, no,
feet in the
it
air.
Sorry.
100 feet in the air, and then it had to move to get above you, so it's technically 115 feet in the air.
Yeah.
It's 115 feet in the air.
And we're on the ground.
And we're on the ground, and it's 40 feet away.
You can get there with a dash action.
All right, yep, fuck it. Artemis, I choose
Congrats,
you.
everyone. We've true polymorphed into a dragon. Why? Well, it's a glorified Artemis delivery system.
God.
This sucks. If I fail this check to get on its back, I'm gonna kill someone.
Could I have second wind in Parisian form to get Parisian a little bit of HP back?
Fine.
Thank you. 10. Okay.
Cool.
Alright. Yep. This is a nightmare.
This is a fucking nightmare!
Question. How many rounds have I been a dragon?
You're a dragon for an hour.
Yeah, okay. No, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a minute. It's an hour. We're good.
It's an hour.
I'm like,
Yeah. Mine's
Thank
level
God.
now.
I was a little worried I was permanently going to be a dragon at the end of this combat.
No, that's just for objects?
No. If
Oh.
this lasts for an hour, you'll permanently be the thing
Yay.
until it's
Okay.
dispelled or moved. Which would be, hey, free, can you please dispel magic on me, please?
Would Dragon Parisian want it to be dispelled?
I cannot use spells as dragon.
Yeah, I just meant in the dragon mentality, your spiral into power.
Anyways,
Dragon, make a strength save.
here. 21.
Okay. You are not restrained. Artemis, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna try to fall onto this guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump onto another creature.
Okay. So. Da-da-da-da-dum. Make an acrobatics check.
It makes this at disadvantage because it's
Wow.
poisoned.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me check the
20.
poison condition.
Against checks. I don't know.
Ability checks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct.
We are doing some hooligan shenanigans.
You are successfully on top of Gazarb.
Cool. That was my action.
Yes.
I'm going to use a bonus action to hit it. Yeah?
You don't have to hit something else on your turn to use that bonus action. You can just do that.
So, Flurry of Blows is that if I hit something on my turn, I can use a key point to take 2 attacks. What I'm doing now is using a key point to make 1 attack as a bonus action, and that doesn't need me to make an attack on my turn.
All right, then go ahead.
Yes. I have advantage?
Yes.
Yep.
God, I hope. Stunning strike?
Yes, Stunning Strike.
Roll your damage.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
So that was with Sneak Attack, 14 damage.
This is definitely an unexpected angle as you like twist around the fucking stalks of.
I'm not even hitting it. I'm fully claws dug in on its orb back because there's not a good place to fucking hit. It's biting its
It is screaming. A 20, I presume, makes it.
A 20 does make it, yes.
Okay.
God.
Gazarp is going to shoot you, Artemis.
Yeah, fair.
Right.
Akarrth voice. I'm not part of this combat anymore.
Okay, Artemis, make a whiz save.
Hi, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to re-roll that. And really hope I make it. 28!
You're good. Okay. Akarrth is going to shoot the dragon twice.
Yippee!
5 damage. Wow.
Gotcha.
Minimum
These are all at
damage.
disadvantage because of the height, right?
Nope. Shortbow can make it.
Oh, can it?
Yeah, shortbows. Yeah, it's just hand crossbows that are sucks.
Yep, there you go.
Gazarpa's gonna
Okay,
move
well,
up
I
here
couldn't remember
and...
how high up you were because I've been tuning that stuff out.
As you progressively get higher and higher and higher.
Parisian
You know there's
is
a
gonna
height limit,
fall
right?
down. Alright, Parisian, this is the only way I'm dealing damage to you today.
Yep.
That's another 36 damage.
Oh, I'm up. Not looking good. I'm up.
Cool.
Hey, this might be just you. Just you, dog.
I'm gonna need your help to kill the guy, but I'm gonna try to punch this thing to death, yeah.
Yeah, if you could punch that thing to death, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Frizzy needs to make a concentration save against 36. Advantage plus his intelligence. Yep. Yeah, he's good.
Okay,
Yeah.
but hold on. I don't think you made that the last time you fell down.
Oh, here, let me do it again.
No, so we're gonna say that
Yeah.
last... Okay, yeah, you're good. We were just gonna say that last success was you successfully making it. So you're still... That's still up.
Gotcha,
Gazarp
sorry.
is going to shoot some rays at Artemis. Eyes are flinging around looking at you. He can no longer anti-magic zone you because of the situation.
Yeah.
Make a dex save.
27.
Another dex save.
29.
And another dex save.
19.
You're
Okay.
good.
I'm fucking, like, swinging myself around ice dog session. I'm breakdancing up there.
And it has to be... Gazarp has to be super careful to not accidentally shoot itself, so it's being very cautious with where it's putting this stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a light show up there. I'm breaking.
Parisian, it is your turn. Wait, did Akarrth get? Yes, I recall. Parisian, it is your turn.
Yep.
Do you have potions on you?
Do I have potions?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, as long as you actually
Yeah.
get out of the I-beam, you're fine.
Yeah, as long as you get out of that, I'd be fine.
What the
No.
fuck is the card?
We've established that 40
Yeah.
feet is definitely enough to walk out of range. So, wouldn't it be a funny little thing just to fireball that meatball in the sky? Oh shit, can I? Fireball is a 120 foot range, and I don't think that's... I think it's above 120 feet in the sky.
It's 100 feet. It's about 115 feet in the sky right now, and the angle would make it just too far away.
Yeah, well, wait, it was 115 feet before, and then get up above the dragon again.
Yeah, I guess it did.
So another
Yeah,
15
it's like-
feet. So 130
You're not
feet.
It's so high in the air.
So 20 foot
If I was
radius,
any
120
higher-
range, 140 feet. I could clip y'all? Maybe?
Yes, you could clip us. You could clip the bottom of it, because it's a large creature.
Sick.
Yeah.
I cast fire.
And it would have hit Artemis, because we're taking this 3D,
You
baby.
move 1,
Yup.
2, 3, 4,
I-
5, 6,
guys?
7.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
hold
You
on.
shouldn't be doing this.
Parisian.
Oh no, wait, I'm in a magic zone. I forgot. My bad.
Yo, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Alright, my bad. And said I walk away. 1, 2. You know, no, I shoot 2 arrows up first.
Okay, this is probably going to be a disadvantage.
Yep.
you have a short
yeah. No, yeah, no. Wait, what's the range of a short bow again?
80 something.
80 to 320. Yeah. Short bow. 16. And then a... probably missed both.
Both miss, I'm afraid.
Alright, fair enough. And then 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Dragon type?
Gazarp is going to attempt to shoot Artemis with a laser.
Wait, do I turn back into dragon?
I don't think you're far enough away.
Alright, 25, 30. 35?
A full distance.
40?
and
Around the corner?
Then you're a dragon. Yeah, there you're a dragon.
Yeah, you're a dragon again.
Jesus Christ.
I hate this. Okay, what's the beam
Is
coming
this
out my
less
ass?
work than the 500 drow SP?
Hey, is
Yeah.
this...
Artemis deck save.
Hey, is the fighter still around? Wait, where'd Prison go? He's on the
Yeah,
map.
where did Akarrth go?
Are we dueling?
Oh, okay.
Is Pretty and Ricard dueling now?
Yeah, fight. Can you get Akarrth's ass?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're good.
Akarrth, where are you, Akarrth?
Artemis,
Akarrth,
it's
duel.
your turn.
Akarrth disappear?
Fuck.
Did I see where that guy went to?
You were a little busy.
Fair enough. Hey, so here's the thing. I'm getting hit by a lot of rays, and that, like, kind of really sucks, right? Which is bad for my body. But here's the thing. I'm on top of a beholder.
Mm-hmm.
I cast darkness on an object I'm holding.
Oh my god.
So, good luck, dickhead. Get, sucked clean off.
Holy shit. Hey, you know what ancient dragons have? Blind sight.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
in it.
baby.
Okay, is that your turn?
Oh no.
Anti-magic field. Wait, no, hold on. Actually, before I do this, does the anti-magic field work on if it's blinded?
You don't know. Are you doing this?
It's
Oh,
just,
but I'm on the other side of its eye.
God.
It can't turn in a position to see me.
You are correct.
Does
Yes.
it cut through?
Yeah.
I think it would...
Okay. Yeah, I cast blindness.
It
We're just
also
in normal
can't-
darkness.
It also can't look at you with its anti-magic eye and hit you with lasers.
Yeah.
Yay.
Also, it can't use any of its eye beams regardless.
Yeah. I think it can
Sounds
still
like
use its
Emo.
anti-magic eye because it would pierce through the darkness, but it can't look at you at all. So Prison needs to run away, is the question. Is the thing.
You need to
And you
find
need-
the card and kill him.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, you got this. Yeah, I think Artemis got that handled. Which is...
I thought beholder tech.
you got beholder tech.
This sucks. It's gonna try to bite you, Artemis. It
Disadvantage.
misses.
How?
Yeah.
How? With its mouth?
Yes, it's just
From
trying to
the
shift
back?
around. Artemis has been moving
Yeah,
around the beholder. It can shift around. This is a dynamic effect that is happening, and it works perfectly within the rules of climb onto a bigger creature. You don't get to
Scary.
avoid specific spots because you're specifically under the creature's taint or something, alright?
Holy shit.
Yeah,
This is so funny.
no. This is beautiful. What's happening is beautiful.
You know those
Prison
people
is-
who are like,
Prison, is your turn.
I'm gonna fly up and look for I'm gonna get fucking distance
start your
away
turn
from it.
as Parisian, just so you know.
Of course.
Sorry. It's become
Wow.
very tiring for me to switch everything.
You know, that's really fine. That's really fair.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're like, oh, this thing's pretty neutered. I still have 7 health.
Yeah, find a card and kill him.
Fuck. I'm gonna run around the other side of this building, turn back into a dragon.
Cool, you do that.
I'm gonna make a perception check to sniff out that bitch.
Go ahead.
I have a plus 14 at 17.
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
How good can his stealth be?
Come on, ancient dragon. Come on, ancient dragon. Come on.
Come on, dragon.
You just barely managed to get a whiff of him deeper into a series of buildings over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna just skirt. Yeah, I'm gonna skirt around this building, keeping it as low profile as an ancient dragon can have, like crawling.
Sure, yeah.
Prison passes by a
Yeah.
window with a toddler holding a small toy. The toddler looks at it and points excitedly at Parisian. He winks.
You hear a scream. from the mother.
Bro,
Yeah, that makes
bro,
sense.
I think I smoked the weed that makes you see dragons.
Dude,
Right.
imagine. Are
Artemis, it
you
is your
like
turn.
imagining dragons right now?
All right, gamers, let's get physical.
Physical. Oh my god.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Okay.
What a Cloud World combat. I love
Damn.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That's my turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Fucking 5,
36 damage.
7. Oh no. You just begin carving into this thing like it's a Christmas ham. Oh,
So him.
Oh god, it's like a fucking parasite just worming its way in.
It has triple disadvantage. It's really funny.
it misses.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Parisian, it is your turn.
I'm gonna make a stealth check and continue the trail. 10. That
Okay.
tracks.
You head up in the same direction. Seems to be going around houses.
Oh no.
I'll do him.
You know what? Yeah, Parisian feels a little stupid trying to stealth as a skyscraper and just yells out, what's his name again?
Akarrth?
Akarrth.
Akarrth? Akarrth! Challenge me!
Okay.
Oh, he's probably just going after Helion, huh?
Oh yeah.
Artemis, it is your turn.
Let's get physical. Nine, 16, 25.
God. Okay.
That's my turn.
By the way, just so you know, whenever you're generally visible, Gazarp is swapping to look at you, Parisian. So we're just that's also happening. You're like spending a bunch of movement to get out of it. This is I can't track all this anymore. We know how the fight up here is gonna fucking go. Gazarp makes a bite attack, and that
God.
does it have a disadvantage?
It has disadvantage 3 different times.
Yes.
I don't think it has disadvantage 3 different times. I think it's just the
It's poison. I'm on it.
Yes.
It's
yes, you're
blinded.
correct. Yeah. Okay. It's disadvantage for sure.
Yeah.
Right, Parisian. You're beginning to lose the trail. I'm gonna need a perception check.
Alright, fair enough. Come on. Plus 14, man. 20, 30, 30.
Nice.
Dragon senses attuned to, like, far away below some houses, making a real run for it.
Ah. Below, huh?
This is presumably after you've moved 40 feet to get out of the area.
Fair enough, yeah. Prison moves 40 feet to get out of the area, and he uses the
Perception,
shape change to turn it back into a Parisian.
Weirdly enough, I think Parisian's out of it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of out of combat now. I think he's walked away.
No, Parisian's out of the anti-magic zone.
Yeah, probably.
I mean-
This is so wicked far away.
I mean, if you say that you're gonna stay that far away, then sure, we can say that.
Parisian will turn into a Minotaur form off the map and kind of inspect around the buildings. He's not going to go super deep into them, though. This may be a rat tunnel. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Luckily, I'm really good at tracking humans, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think we have a lead.
Okay. Artemis, it is your turn.
Which... Does Parisian know if Akarrth is going in the direction that the
Umbra went?
That seems like it.
No, Umbra went straight north. Ricard seems to gone, like, underground and east?
Nope,
West?
north.
West? North?
North.
Well, north.
Awesome. Northwest.
I don't think he's the type to drop his quarry. 44 damage.
Okay. Okay. Gizarp says, wait. Okay, wait. I can just leave. I don't care about any of this. I can give you vast hordes of treasure.
Here we got
Don't care.
Don't care.
We're the wrong party for that.
I'm a unique and powerful creature that can alter the world just by imagining it.
So can I.
Well, imagine what could be lost with my destruction.
Nope, don't care.
Gosh,
Well, hoping that like
Listen,
a couple of you
That might
though.
have worked on someone who is more, sentimental or, doesn't understand that everyone in this world has an enormous impact on it, and I still kill those people anyways. So
Okay.
Everybody matters, and that's why I
everyone is a
don't
unique
care.
power, and it has
I'll
immense
kill them all the
influence on this
same.
world, and the world is changed every time one of them is lost, and I kill all those guys all the time.
Okay. That all happens. Artemis, it is your turn.
I keep on hitting this guy.
Yeah.
Artemis's take is categorically insane.
I love adventures.
Okay.
Listen, it matters every time you kill someone. That's not going to
Artem-
stop me.
Artemis, lethal or non-lethal?
So lethal. So lethal, it's crazy.
Yeah. It just still kind of floats in the air, covered by darkness, but you can tell when it stops moving that you have successfully killed it.
And then I'm just gonna hop off the ground and land.
Yep.
Take 33 falling damage.
Don't.
I don't.
And then I'm gonna use my movement, which is, if I remember correctly, 110, and just bow after where I saw Parisian's dragon form go.
Okay, I'm going to end this combat here.
Yep.
And I'm going to presume that you guys rush off. You're headed in the direction of the Umbrusk Manor, and you shall reconvene there. And as you do, we are going to take a break here.
What a combat. Great job, everybody.